Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain you about Program 3 of Mobile Application Development Lab. So the Program 3 is about create a sign up activity with username and password. Validation of password should happen based on the following rules. Password should contain uppercase and lowercase letters. Password should contain letters and numbers. Password should contain one special characters, and minimum length should be 8. So very important. On success, see, we are going to create two activities. One is sign up activity and one more is login activity. So once if sign up proceed to the next on successful sign up, so it proceeds to the next login. So on successful sign up means what? So the usernames and passwords of sign up activity should match with the username and password of login activity. So this is very important. So if the login is failed, so we need to display a toast message saying login failed. So the user is given only two attempts. After that, display a toast message saying failed login attempts. So we have to display the sign in button. So this is what the program is. So this is how, see, this is how the activity looks like, sign up activity and login activity. So let's create it. So let me go back. Let me share my Android Studio screen. Windows 9. Yes, this is my program 3 now. So I think no need to explain how to create a project. It's already it is explained in first two programs. So let me directly. I have already created my file here, program 3. So directly I'll go for activity main.xml. So see here there is a hello world default view here. Just delete this. I don't want it. So just fastly I'll just move on to the text palette. In palette, select the text view. Here, I give the name as, see, there are two ways to give the names. One is here, select the attributes and give the names. And one more, so go to code and give the names. So it's your wish. Give the ID, give the names, your wish. So either here you can give or in the attributes place you can give. So I'll give in all caps sign up activity. Yes, activity. Sign up activity. I just want to increase the size of it. So let me increase the size to 30 dp. Yeah, nice. So now here, so as I said, you need to constrain each and every view. Horizontally constrained. Select center vertically in parent. So constrain it and place it somewhere here. Yes. Then, so I need two buttons now. One is plain text. I'll take one is for username and one more plain text. You can use it for password. So here I type. See, either you can take a plain text for password or else you can take password. So it is like an assignment. You try it. I've taken a plain text only. So see here now. I think already you know how to create, edit text views and all, right? So why to waste time here? So directly I'll just create the text view here. So I just don't want to waste time in creating all these stuffs. Yes. So I just directly go for it, creating all this. Yeah. So yes, correct. This is what I want. Yes, I have created it. So sign up activity is done. Now, my next activity is what? Oh, very important. You just look at here. There is a word called a hint. So hint is this username will be present when you run this particular APK application. So on your screen, the username will be displayed in a blur. Okay, so that means it is giving hint that you have to type username here and password down. So I'm giving a hint here. That means upon clicking username, that will go off so that you can type your username. That is what the use of a hint. Okay, so now because if there is no hint means what, you will get confused where to type username, where to give password. So hint is for that. So now, so sign up activity is done. Now, my next step is I need to create a sign in activity. So now, how to create a sign in activity? So this is within a project how to create one or more activities. We'll see in this particular code, a lab program. So click on the project. Project is here in the left extreme left corner. So click on Java, click on this my yeah my com dot my first app dot program3. Click on this, right click, just right click, new, select activity, select an empty activity. So click here. I'll just use sign sign in. I'll just use sign in. I'm just giving a name as sign in. Yes, see guys here. So there are two XML files. One is for sign up. The name is activity main is for sign up. Activity sign in XML is for sign in. And sign in Java is for sign in. And main activity.java is for sign ups. Java program for sign up. So now I'll just go to sign in. So even here, so we require one text view that is for sign in activity, and we require two edit texts, and we require one button. So already all these basics you know it. So without wasting our precious time here, so what I do is I'll just go to activity main. I'll just split this. I go here, just copy paste it. I have the code already. I'll just copy paste it. So see here, this is my sign in activity. And the sign in activity, even if it contains username and password, and it doesn't contain sign up button, it contains sign in button. Okay, so this is how I have created the yeah, so this is how I have created this. One second. Just give me a time. Just one second. Yes. Okay. So this is my sign in activity. So you create on your own. Guys, these are all the basic things. So don't expect me to explain again this. So let us move to our important phase of this third program, that is writing the Java code. Okay, so go to main activity.java. So for every Java code, what is the first step? First step is you need to declare the variables. So see here, what and all are there for sign up? Let's just leave about this text view. We have edit text 1, we have edit text 2, and we have a sign up. So the name given, the ID given to this is edun1. The ID given to password is edpassword1, and the ID given to sign up is b button sign up. Okay, good. So now go to main activity.java. So here, so start declaring the variables. We have two edit texts, right? So edit text, we have two edit texts. So I can give any name, any variables to this. I can choose any variables to this. So I pick username as one variable, and I pick password as another variable. Good. So after this, so I have one button, right? So button space. Oh, see, whenever red color comes, what to do? Click on click on this button and just enter Alt Enter. Just click Alt Enter. Okay, together. So button. So you can give any name here. I give SIGNUP. Sign up. This is somewhat lengthy, but that's okay. The name is lengthy. Yeah, okay. So this is done. So we have two edit texts and we have only one button. So what is the next one? We have to start assigning the values. Values, how to assign the values to above variables? Username, assign value to this variable. What is username? Username is of type edit text. So find its value by ID where the value presents in resources dot id dot. So see here, as soon as you type id dot, so all the IDs will be displayed. You have to remember, so which ID you have given. Please don't give a wrong ID here. Everything will mesh up here if you give a wrong ID. So edun1, I have checked, right? Edun1 is a ID for it. In the same way, even for password. Password is equal to edit text, find view by ID, here r dot id dot, so select what is the name given, password 1. So I remember it is password 1. So in the same way for button, assign the value. Button is equal to, oh sorry, it is not button, it is sign up. SIGN, yeah, see here, sign up equals to edit text, it is caps, edit text, find view by ID r dot id dot, what is the name given to that view? Do you remember? And let me check. Go to activity and for sign up. B sign up. Okay, fine. B. Yes. That's it. Oh my god. See here, there's a mistake here. It is not edit text, right? It is a button. So only it was showing an error saying it is not edit text. So it is very easy to find out the errors. Whenever you get a red line, red mark, so that means there is error. So yes, this is done. So there is a button, right? Whenever you see buttons, you need to call on click listener function. So for sign up button, upon clicking sign up button, what should happen? New on-click listener. Yes. So new on-click listener. So start giving the name here. So upon clicking this, so yeah. See here, the username and password. Whatever the user has given the username is stored in username, and whatever the password given, it is stored in password. So now we need to get the values of username and password, and we need to store it in some other variables, so in the form of string. So for that, use string space, take any name. I take uname, sorry, give a space, uname equals to, so whatever the value which the text to string. In the same way, string, take one more variable, any variable, it's your wish. It's not only uname and pwd, you can use any name. So whatever the value which is present in password, get it, get that string, get text, get the string to string, yeah, end it with a semicolon. Very good. So then, so yes, we have whatever the values we have received, username and password, we have stored in two string variables, uname and pwd. What is the next? So we need to uh, click on the sign up button. So once we click on the sign up button, what happens? So these two values, yes. So this password, not these two values, this password has to be validated. That means if you see the question, in the question it is clearly given that, so your password must contain letters, it must contain lowercase alphabets, uppercase alphabets, and the password length should be 8 or more than 8 characters, and it should contain special characters. Yes or no? So now, upon clicking sign up, so when you click sign up, first the password should be validated. Yes or no? Yes. So the password should be validated. So to validate the password, so we should have some code to it. Yes. So what is the code? So let me see that. So better I'll just write the code outside this uh, uh, on create function. So I'll just come out of it. I'll just start writing the definition of that here. So okay. So um, let me start it. So I'll just write boolean boolean space validate, sorry, boolean space validate password string pwd. So whatever the pwd we have sent as password, so that should be validated. Yes or no? So uh, just open and close flower brace. So here we'll write the code. So now, so let us define write a small regular expression. So where that regular expression will matches whatever the question. The question is on at least it should contain lowercase, uppercase, minimum 8, and special characters for the complete question. So let me write a regular expression. So the regular expression. So I'll just I'll just declare a regular expression at the starting of my code. So here, sorry, excuse me. Yes. So see here, this is my regular expression. So guys, it is your work. Already in system software subject, you are studying this regular expression concept. So for each and every symbol I have used, that is caret, open brace, sorry, caret, open brace, question mark, equals to, these are all the meta characters I can see. So for even for backward slash, front slash, exclamatory symbol, for each and every symbol over here, there is a meaning. Okay, so these are all the meta characters. There is a meaning. It's guys, it's this defines you. This single regular expression contains that definition. That is, it should contain lowercase, uppercase, special symbols, minimum eight, no, eight characters, letters. So this is what the complete statement in one single regular expression. Please, you need to crack it. So it's a small assignment to you. So now the next one. So what we do next is, so we need to call the pattern. We need to call the particular pattern. Yeah. So pattern space, take any variable. I'll just take pattern only. Pattern equals to, we need to compile. We need to compile the regular expression. Yes. So that means whatever the regular expression we have declared, that regular expression will be compiled here. That means uh, the complete definition, the complete meaning of that will be compiled here. Pattern will be recognized and it will be compiled. So once it compiled, so we need to match with the entered password, right? Whether the password matches with this regular expression rules or not. So we have one more method called matcher. If something comes like this, it suggests you to click Alt Enter. Just click Alt Enter. Matcher is equal to, so whatever the pattern is, match it. Pattern matcher with PWD. Match the pattern with PWD and return the matcher dot. This is how you can return the matcher. Once if it matches, return the matcher. Sorry, matcher dot matches. Matcher. Yes. So this is what the function for. Yes. So this is your function for validate the password. So now you can happily call the function here. So if, call that particular one, if validate password of PWD. It's correct, no? Validate password of PWD. Yeah, validate password. Okay. No problem. So if the password is matching, then what we do, then what is our work? So okay. So if the password is matching, what next? The next is we need to move from sign up activity to login activity. Yes or no? Or sign up activity to sign in activity. So our to move from one activity to another activity, that is to move from one page to another page. So there is a method called intent. Very important. So make a note of it. Intent. Okay. Intent space intent is equal to, so from where to where you want to shift. So I oh, new intent, from where to where, from oh sorry, from main activity to this to sign in. Yes, SignGn to sign in dot class. See here, intent. So go to a new intent. So from this, that means from main activity, from this to class. Which class? Sign in class. So this is how you can use the intent. And once you use the intent, you need to start the activity. Start activity. Start activity for intent. Well, yes. So now this is right, done. So any extra values, you can put it in intent extra. Intent intent dot put extras. Why I'm explaining this now? No need. I'll explain you this later. Okay. Okay, guys. So look at here. So yes. So see here, when we call our intent from sign up activity, it is moving to sign in activity. Okay. So in sign up activity, we give the username and password. So that username and password should store in some temporary database. Okay. Where that username and password which is present in the database can be compared with the username and password which we give in sign in activity. When both the database username password and sign in username and password matches, then only so login will be success, or else login failed. Yes or no? So now, so we need to call a temporary database. So here for temporary database, we have a method called a bundle. BUN bundle. Let me take capital bundle. So space a bundle equals to create a bundle. Create a new bundle. Create a new bundle. Yes. Now bundle dot put string. Okay. Put string, that is username. See here it is case sensitive. It is capital S. Yeah. Put string. So what we need to do here? So take some variable. I take username, comma, whatever the data which is present in username, put that string. Oh, sorry, it is not username. Because username, it is converted to uname, right here? Uname. So don't do all these mistakes. Yes, whatever the data which is present in this uname, because uname is in turn username, right? We have written a code here. That you store it in user n. It's enough. In the same way, Control C, enter, Control V. So in the same way, put password in some variable. I'll take pass, and here I take PWD. Yes. Yeah. So PWD, it is done. So now, so yeah. So mom, there's a doubt. Mom, how many usernames and passwords I can store it here? Only one username and only one password. So if you start giving the second username and password, the previous one will be replaced. Okay, that's it. Only one. So now start activity now. So there's a one more statement here. So intent dot put extras. So to put any extra values, we use this. Put extra bundle. So yes. So if validate password, if the password is correct, yeah. So if the password is correct, then this is what happens here. So if it fails, I just want to know what happens. So if password doesn't match, else, very important, we need to call a toast message. TOAST, not lowercase, just give uppercase TOAS. So see here, it recommends you to, so select the down. Not, don't select the first one, select the second one. So as soon as you select the second one, everything comes here. You just need to type only the login message. That's, I mean, successful or failed message. So you can type invalid password. That's it. So invalid password. Yeah. Now, yes. So invalid password. This is how it works. The toast message. So this is about uh, the sign up activity. So what about sign in activity? See, in sign up, we have called intent. Intent is it will take you from sign up to sign in if the password matches. If the password during the password validation process, if password matches with all the rules, then only it takes you to the sign in. Okay. So in sign in, So if your password and username and password matches with the username and password which is stored in this bundle, if both matches, then only the login will be success or else login will be failed. So just go to signin.java. So here, even in signin.java also, even in signin function also, we have see, we have two edit text and one sign-in, right? So same as like main activity.java. So here we have declared the variables, right? We have declared some variables here. So see here, edit text, username, button, sign up button. In the same way, we have to do the same thing here. So let's start with the uh, program here, declaring the variables. So these are the two variables, edit text, username and password are the two variables, and button, sign in button is a variable. So here I'll take one more variable here. So I'll take a variable count int third, because if you see the question, it is clearly given that if number of times, if password uh, if more than two times, if the user gives an invalid password, then we have to disable the sign in button. Yes, so for that I need to take a count of it. So since we have a button, we need to call a on click. We need to write a on click function. So let me start with writing a on click function. So SIGIN, SIG sign in. Yes. So sign in dot set on click within a bracket. So new on click is new on click. So automatically the code comes. So here, so what is the next step? The next step is, but before calling this sign, we need to assign the values, right? See, we forgot to assign the values only. So we need to assign the values to edit text, and we need to assign the values to signing button. So let me start with assigning the values to username. Username is equal to, it is of type edit text, find view by id raw dot id dot. So what is that? Let me check once. See here, edu n2 and password 2 is the id. Okay, done. So here edu, yes, n2 is the bug id, and password is equal to edit text, find view by id r dot id dot num, sorry, not num, what is id, password, psw, yes, password 2. So in the same way, even for sign in button, SIGNIN, sign in is equal to, yes, it is not edit text, it is button. Good. So find view by id r dot id dot, for button, yes, b sign in dot in. Fine. So end it. So now, so after this, so in sign up activity, we have used this bundle, right? So we need to retrieve this bundle in sign in. So let me call the bundle function here. So, so yes. So I'm just calling the bundle. So get intent and get any extras. So see here, whatever the value which is present in username, user n, we have stored, right? So user n contains what? Whatever the user has given as username is in turn stored in user n, and that again we are storing it in a variable called uname. So in the same way, write this again. We are retrieving the values here. String. So I use pwd, any variable you can use. So bundle dot get string of, what is the name? PASS. That's it. Okay. So yes, whatever the value which is present in pass, we have stored in pwd, and user n we have stored in uname. So now we have retrieved the values. Now upon clicking on click listener, what happens? We'll see now. Okay. Okay. So whatever the value which is present in username and password, so I'll just store it in a string here. String, sorry, string. I'll take a variable string user equals to username. What is username here? Username is here. See, username is, so edu2. What is edu2? That is first edit text and take the username where the username there. Okay, so that username will be stored in this variable. Now what we are doing is, so get the text from username and store it in, yes, so get text that is in form of a string from where? From username, and store it in this user. So that is the meaning of this. In the same way, even for password, string pswd equals to, not username, it is password. See here, what is here? It is password. So password password dot get that string of get, capital S. Oh, sorry, get text. Get text. Yes. Not capital, two string. So all this is case sensitive. You need to remember. So what's the next step? So see here, these two statements contains what? So these two statements contains the username and password of sign up activity. It is sign up activity. So these two statements contains the username and password of sign in activity. What is the next step? So we need to compare. So we need to compare the username and password of sign up activity and sign in activity. So how? So start comparing it. Okay. So we should write a code for it, right? So write the code. Write the code. Yeah. So the code is if within a brace user dot equals dot equals within a brace this user, this value we need to compare with this value. Okay, user dot equals uname. Okay, and this PSWD. Okay, so and PSWD dot whether password in sign-in activity is equal to this password in sign-up activity. PWD. See here, this is username in sign-in activity is equal to username in sign-up activity equals, and password in sign-in activity is equal to password in sign password in sign-up activity is equal to password in sign-in activity. So if this is true, yes, if this is true, what to do? We need to display a message. What is that message? Successful login. Yes. So to display a message, use toast. Not capital T. OAST. So toast. Select the second one. Automatically everything comes. So here type successful login. Okay. So see here, short is for a short period of time the message will be displayed, and if you type long compared to short, a little bit longer time. That's it. Okay. So we have just toast the message. Very good. So at the end, if any errors, if we tried else, else, yes, else, keep on incrementing the count plus. If it doesn't match, if count is greater than or equal to 3 or equal to 2. Okay, equal to 3. So what to do? Sign in. Sign in button. Within a if I write sign in button dot, very important, note down this point, set enabled to false. Very important. Set enabled false is to disable that particular button. Getting it? So to disable the particular button, we used this set enabled. Okay. So else toast a message. toast. You can give any name here, any statement. Login failed. So if this is not equal, display this message. Okay, display this message. If user keep on giving a wrong passwords for 3 times, disable the sign in button itself. That's the meaning of this. So let me check the braces. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, done. So this is about this. So and we can add one more extra to this. I can call one more intent. So see here on successful login. So once the login, this is an additional one. Okay, if you want to do it, you can do it, or else you can do it. So it's your wish. So upon successful login, I can call one more intent. As I said, intent is for what? So intent is mainly used to launch an activity. That is, it's a message. It is like a message passed between the activities. So, so if you want to launch an activity, we use this and call an intent. Intent, intent. So as I said, this is just an extra. You can stop it till the previous one, or else if you want to make it visibly good, then go for this. The meaning of this is why I am using an intent is upon successful login, it will take you to one more login. That means like Java or Gmail. So first we sign up for Gmail, then we sign in for Gmail. Once sign in is done, then it takes us to the mail, our mailbox, right? So in the same way, here also I'm taking the activity to control to one more page. That's it. So intent equals to new intent within a bracket. I use from where? From sign in. Sorry, it is capital, right? Sorry, G. Yeah, from sign in. That is from this. This means what? Sign in to. I'll use one more. I'll create one more activity. I'll create an activity in the name of welcome. Welcome. Or else, wait one second. Go to project. Go to Java. Oh, this is my first. Right click on the first one. See here. In Java, there are 3 files. So select the first one. Right click. New activity. Empty activity. Give name as welcome. Any name you can give. Okay. So see here. Even for welcome.java, there is an activity. So what I do is, so I create a small funny text view. Mm, mm. So this is what my design part of welcome. So welcome. Yeah. Hello students, welcome to Mad World. So now what you can do is go to signin.java. So welcome. Now it will be accepted here. Welcome. Yeah. So welcome dot class. That means take me to upon successful login, take me to welcome activity. So now, as I said, so you need to start an intent. This is very important. After calling an intent, start activity. intent. This is very important. Note down this. So I made a mistake. Should be capital I. See here. So if this is correct, automatically this package context comes. So this is about the second program. Activity main.xml, activity signin.xml, sign in Java, activity welcome, welcome, and main. So these are my activities. There are three activities. Here, main.activity, sign up activity, and sign in activity are very important, and this is just an additional activity. That's it. So now, so I'll just build, sorry, I'll just run the app and check for the errors. So if no errors present, I will get my output here itself. If emulator works, so as I said, emulator is not working, so I cannot display the output here. So I'll send you the APK to your WhatsApp. Please download it, install it, and please check the output. Okay. So here, as I said, there are if emulator is not working in your laptop, you can also use your phone as emulator. So the steps to use your device as a emulator, I have sent you through the mail. So please sent you in the WhatsApp. Sorry, WhatsApp. So you please go through it and let me know whether you got the output or not. Okay, so this is about the second program. So for executing it, see the Gradle is building here, the Gradle building. So yes, the Gradle build finished. So when you'll get these messages, if there is no error in the code, okay, there is no error in the code, so you can go to build. As I said, go to build APKs, build APK, and once again the Gradle building happens. It takes very less time. Okay, so if your system is i7 processor high-end laptop, then very far within fraction of seconds it comes. Just click on locate. As soon as you click on the locate, it takes you to one more window where app debug presents. So this is about uh, the third program. So if you have any doubts, just send a message, ping me, I'll just help you out. Okay. So then see you in the next class. Thank you. So have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.